What is up, YouTube? It is Statue Hunter 75 here with a pretty big comic book day. Huge mail call today, and also a huge key issue pickup day for me visiting some local comic shops. But before I get into the comics or showing you the comics that I got today, I want to talk about some local stuff and some current issues in comics. Now, this is out of the December previews. Now, I know there was a lot of things they were talking about all over social media about Image having a huge lawsuit with this bar, I think in New York. I could be wrong, but there was a bar somewhere, and, you know, something over the copyrights to the name Dead Rabbit or whatever. And they pulled everything from the shelves at all the local comic shops or whatever. Some comic shops that are taking advantage are selling the issues like way higher than cover price. Obviously, like ridiculous money. And now I see in the December previews the same name, Dead Rabbit, the same logo, the same cover of issue A or issue 1, cover A, is right here. It's in page 43 of the December previews under the Image section. Dead Rabbit Volume 1 trade paperback, advanced solicit. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this was printed after all that controversy. And they also have on page 79. I could be wrong. Maybe my time is wrong here. Maybe my time frame is wrong. But Dead Rabbit merchandise with the t-shirt with the logo. I don't know what happened to the lawsuit, fellas. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments if this was printed well before all that. Or maybe it's, you know, maybe they're going to sue previews now for having that info in there. I don't know. But I'll get into this in just a second. Let's get into, that's the mail call today. Big mail call from the J. Scott Campbell online store. I ordered some really cool covers. Kind of losing my voice here, so bear with me. But, you know, first I went to one of my local comic shops, Newbury Comics, Toothface. Being a little animated today in this video, and I just picked up some books, nothing crazy. But what I did get was, I love reading these True Believers, because for $1 you can read first appearances from, you know, the 60s and 70s and whatever that, you know, if you were to get this book in a 9.8 or whatever, it would be thousands of dollars. This is actually a reprint of Fantastic Four #2, which I believe was the first appearance of the Skrulls. So I'm excited to read this and be able to see everything about the comic in here. They just reprint everything, which is really cool. So you can read everything from the issue, you know, from that issue #2, and see all the classic comic right there. So it's pretty cool. And you don't have to pay thousands of dollars to own the comic. Obviously, I would still own the comic if I had a shot at it, or if I had the thousands of dollars to pay for it. So, but it is cool to read it for the cost of only $1. I also picked up, I picked up this last week. These are just, you know, I stopped in today being Monday. It's not New Comic Book Day, but I never picked up this cover, B. I think this is cover B of issue 1 from Image and Top Cow of The Freeze. So whenever it's a key, you know, first appearance, first issue, I try to pick them up. You never know when it could be a new movie or new TV show or new, you know, another Walking Dead or whatever. I just love this guy's artwork. This is Lee Inyuk. Probably tearing apart his name, but his artwork is beautiful. It's very Art Germish, Greg Hornish, you know, mixed in with everything. So I just picked up this cover because I thought it was really cool. I mean, some of his stuff, he did a Spider-Gwen, selling for on eBay, like graded 9.8 for like $1,800. It's crazy. So I think that was like Spider-Gwen #1, his variant. It was like a 1 in 100 variant. But, you know, I picked up my Walking Dead. I keeping my Walking Dead subscription going. Picked up 186, the variant and the regular cover A. So Negan on the cover of the variant. So that's it from Newbury Comics. Before I get into the key issues that I picked up, let's talk the mail call today. Big mail call. I got some baseball cards from Topps in there, which I'm not gonna get into that with you guys because this video is for my comic fans, and I'll keep it with the comics, you know. So I won't do sports cards in this video. But this is nice and shipped, nice and sturdy, nice and protected. Do not bend from J. Scott Campbell store. Where are they located? There they are. J. Scott Campbell Limited. JScottCampbell.com. He's one of my favorite artists. So whenever I can pick up his artwork, I try to, and especially when you get it autographed, it's pretty cool. I double sealed these just to definitely protect them. Might get them graded someday. Sometimes when you go to the shows, you know, it is authenticated, so you can have a representative from J. Scott Campbell go with you to CGC. Of course, you have to pay them a fee, which is ridiculous, but whatever. And they'll authenticate it and witness it that it was signed by J. Scott Campbell, so you get a CGC yellow label, which is pretty cool. So I just left this one undouble bagged so you could see what the actual certificate of. It's a seal. It has a J. Scott Campbell seal, almost like Stan Lee's seal. God rest his soul. You know, just with the certificate of authenticity, just so you see it is a true exclusive J. Scott Campbell autograph. So I've had plenty of autographs. I've even had him authenticated while he signed the actual book. But really cool cover. Love his artwork. This is from the X-Men #1. These are all J. Scott Campbell variants from his store, and they are beautiful. So this was the Wolverine Professor X cover. I didn't buy all of them, but I bought most of them. Very cool. You don't really see Kitty Pryde and Shadowcat done much by J. Scott Campbell, so that was pretty cool to see. And I love how they made it, the background, that hologram look, and it looks like a comic book cover. First, The Legend Reborn, X-Men, and that's just pretty cool. Marvel Comics up there. So I love it. He did Beast. I don't have many J. Scott Campbell artworks of Beast. So it's just really cool. I love the blue. I love it. Love the artwork. It's beautiful. Moving on to another one that I chose to get. Of course, Cyclops and oh my God, why can't I think of her name? Jean Grey. Future Phoenix. But anyway, look at the background. I just love it. It looks like a comic book, like in a hologram or whatever you want to call that, like in the background. Just love it. And they are really nice condition. It'd be nice if they would get 9/8. Just beautiful. Beautiful artwork. Very happy with it. Love this one with the pinks and purples for my daughter. Probably could have signed it better, but whatever. There's his autograph, his live autograph. And there's the autograph from the cover. Nice artwork of Psylocke. We see JScottCampbell.com, Campbell exclusive. Exclusive. Really cool. I don't have much artwork from J. Scott Campbell of Archangel. So, loving that right there. I think it's beautiful. Very, very nice. So, glad to pick that up. And, of course, the beautiful couple, Rogue and Remy LeBeau, Gambit. Really cool with his cards. Same background like a comic book, $7.99. Issue #1, which was the cover cost of these regular, which was extremely expensive, but they are thick, bulky books, but still $8. Woo! You know, I did pick up a couple of the variants when this came out, the regular variants that came out with the release. Just really cool stuff. Very, very nice artwork. So glad to own these and glad to have picked them up. So let me put these aside. And now let's get into the key issues that I picked up today. Wow, did I get lucky. I went on a few websites and, with all the announcements of Marvel Comics, universe of the movies coming out. First, let's go to a local comic store near my work. I stopped in today in Salem, Harrison's Comics. I picked up, just with all the announcements of Ronin, Not so much announcements, but the Avengers Endgame trailer, where you see Ronan, or Hawkeye, who becomes Ronan with the samurai sword and everything. So a lot of people are speculating, that these are going to go up in value, all the Ronin stuff. Obviously, I just like this cover about the Spider-Verse with Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen. This is from that Sitting in a Tree part. I have part 1 and 3, so I figured I'd pick up part 2. It was a good price at a discount, so happy to pick this up. Pick this up there too. This is Pulse number 16, I think. No, it's got Pulse number 13, which is actually the first appearance of Daniela Cage. And she is, there you see Jessica Jones on the wristband. It's her, they're getting handed the baby. Daniela Cage. It's the baby between Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. She was named after Daniel Rand, the Iron Fist. That's how she got the name Danielle. I'm sorry, did I say Daniela? Danielle Cage. So this is her first appearance. And another cool thing about this issue that I got for dirt cheap, because people, hopefully they're not catching on, but it's a Mayhew variant. So that's cool. Or the artwork. No, maybe not a variant. It's just the artwork was done by Mayhew. I'm loving this guy's art. It's beautiful. Happy to have acquired this. Also, with the Netflix announcements of the Disney streaming service, down the road there's going to be a Loki show, and Tom Hiddleston signed on. Supposedly he'll be in it, but I'm sure they're only going to have him for a select number of episodes. Then they're going to get another character to spin it onto, probably. And there's a lot of speculation that it'll be this guy right here, Kid Loki. This is his first appearance, Thor number 617. They happen to have 2 copies at cover price, which is beautiful. They're in pretty nice condition. So if anything happens with this, I will get them graded down the road and have nice things for my children to inherit. So it's all for my beautiful daughter and son. So that's why I do all this hustling with these comic books. But anyway, plus I love them. I love comics and I love art. This also right here, Ultimates number 1. And the deal with this book was basically, it's the first team appearance of the Ultimates. Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Miss America Chavez, Spectrum, and Blue Marvel. It's also the first appearance of Io, a member of Black Panther's Dora Milaje. And also, based on Marvel's characters introduced, upcoming, and rumored, this is a team that makes sense for the future of the Marvel comic universe. So maybe something might happen with this, and speculation, this might be a good book to own. So I got it at a sweet cover price with a nice discount. These are all 20% off the cover price. So this, now moving into DC now, away from Marvel and moving into DC, I'm loving this new character, Batman Who Laughs. And this Wednesday is the first issue number 1 of his series, Batman Who Laughs 1. I'm totally losing my voice right now. I'm going to take a quick sip so you can actually understand what I'm saying. But this is the start of Batman Who Laughs. It was rumored, not rumored, it's known that Dark Knight Metal, this is a first print I picked up at cost with a discount. And for issue number 1, first print, issue number 1, I think it's like a second or third print, but it's a really cool cover. And then issue number 2, first print. So you can see right there, it's first print. So see the one at the end. Anyway, so it's really nice to own this because of what's going on with this character and all the popularity that's coming out of it. This was last week, and it debuts. This is like the cameo first appearance of the new character, the Grim Knight, who will be in Batman Who Laughs number 1. That will be his first full appearance this Wednesday, so pick that up, guys, if you're interested. But this is just a really cool cover, and there were 2 variants on this. There was the Lee cover as well, and then not Jim Lee, but another guy named Lee. Like his artwork. I also love this cover with the Joker and Lex Luthor. But it's just really nice. This is the Legion of Doom, or the Justice League, number 13. So this, like I said, has the cameo appearance of the Grim Knight. And then Batman Who Laughs, that comes out this Wednesday. So I picked up like 3 copies of each cover, just in case. You never know with that cameo. I'll be picking up a few copies of Batman Who Laughs, number 1. And I was fortunate enough to pick this up. Yes, it was $50 minus 20% discount. But still, it's a great price for this. The book is in perfect condition. If this grades a 9.8, which I hope it does, or even a 9.6, we'll be so happy, because this is the first print of the Batman Who Laughs, cover A with him on the cover. So this is pretty much the book to get. There was a variant cover without him on the cover. I will probably hunt that down, but just happy to have a good solid copy of this. And I love that Gal Gadot, which you can't see, sorry, I'm not going to take it out, but I love that she's on the back as Wonder Woman. I can't wait to have that encapsulated in a CGC capsule, and you could flip it over and see her beautiful face as well. Love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and I love that the advertisement is on the back of this. So, totally losing my voice, I'm sorry. But that was the first local comic shop that I visited today on my key hunt, and I got a lot of good keys from them. Then I went to another local shop. I didn't really get many major keys from them, but I will give these guys a plug. They're great. I love their store. Very nice little local store in Beverly. It's Paper Asylum. It's on Cabot Street in Beverly. So if you want to check those guys out, they're awesome. Anthony and Peter. So I deal with Anthony a lot. He's there most of the time. Pete's there once in a while, but Anthony is always there running the shop. So chat with Anthony a lot. He's a great guy. He's got a lot of comic knowledge. Good guy to talk with whenever you want to talk comics. So I just happened to pop. I didn't pick this up earlier in the week, last week, so I was glad to get it. They did have this. It was nice, bagged and board, and he always takes care of me. He gives me a nice little discount. So it's got Miles Morales and Spider-Man, and I love her, Spider-Gwen, in the background. So this is Marvel Action Spider-Man. I'll probably be following the series thanks to that new movie coming out. I love that movie. It's getting great publicity. And I also picked up the Newbury Comics edition of Black Panther #1. I'm not sure if this is the Black Panther #1 with like the J. Scott Campbell that everyone's hyping about, because that is rumored. I still got to pick up the Campbell version. Nobody freaking has it, but that is rumored to, well, not rumored, but it is the Campbell one is the real one to get. It's the first cover appearance of Shuri as the Black Panther. She does not officially appear as the Black Panther until Black Panther #5, but it's her first cover appearance as the Black. So this is kind of meaningless. I picked this up, not really thinking about it. I just saw it and I was like, oh, maybe that is the. I don't know why I got it, but whatever. I'll read it. That'll be good. So anyway, that's from my visit to Paper Asylum in Beverly. Moving on to my next and final comic book visit of the night, or of the day. Well, no, actually, my last visit, I went out of order. My last visit was Newbury Comics. I already showed you all those books. But after work, I did end up stopping at this guy's shop, Nick's Comic Strip in Danvers. They moved from Middleton to Danvers. These guys are great too. Big shout out to Comic League Speaking too. I love those guys. Love Patrick. I popped in there too and picked up one book, but anyway, nothing really noteworthy to show. But Nick's Comic Strip, I ended up getting a few good keys. Basically, this is a business card. There's their information. So give them a little plug too. So I ended up just picking this up just because it was cover price half off. And it's Spider-Man #1. So like I said, I love reading these old reprints to get an opportunity to read the actual story and not pay thousands of dollars to get it. And obviously, if I paid that much money, I wouldn't be reading that copy. Actually, this is the book I picked up at Comically Speaking. It's Omega Red's second appearance. I was looking for number 4, his first appearance. It's not an expensive book or anything, but someone already plucked it from Pat at Comically Speaking, so I picked up the second appearance there. So actually, I didn't get this at Nick's Comic Strip. I got this at Pat's. But the rest of the books I got from Nick's. I picked up this one just because it's a really cool cover. No real reason. I don't think there's any crazy significance to this book, but I just liked the cover because it was like a nice homage almost to Avengers #1. It's got that vibe to this cover. I wish I owned a copy of Avengers #1. Anyway, but the big key that I got from them was this right here. Woohoo! Beautiful. Nice copy, pretty sharp, pretty cherry. No really crazy spine ticks or anything. Love the cover with Elektra in the hand all behind her. Coming at Ronan. And this is actually the first appearance of what's his face? Hawkeye as Ronan. So this is the first appearance of the second Ronan, later revealed to be Clint Barton, who's Hawkeye. So for the movie Avengers Endgame, that's beefed up this book. So everyone's going crazy about this one, trying to pick it up all over eBay and everything because, you know, he looks awesome in the movie with the samurai sword and the ninja outfit and everything. Obviously, there's a lot of speculation that when Thanos snapped his finger, he wiped out Clint's family. So he's bullshitting out to get Thanos, and he becomes Ronin in all his crazy ninja anger. But this, you know, bonus, this cover looks awesome. It is a really cool artwork, just beautiful. And the book is in beautiful shape. That's the artist. Can't really get focused. There he is. I don't know who it is. Lin-Yu? Whatever. Someone will know. But anyway, just a beautiful book. Really nice, sharp cover. Very happy to own. And like I said, this maybe this is her first appearance on the cover. Black Panther #1. It's a variant edition. Maybe this is from that. This is the Artgerm. But this might be a more recent version. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this... But that is definitely Shuri on the cover. But the Campbell is supposed to be her first cover appearance. This is the Artgerm variant. I'm not sure if this is... well, there's a 7 at the end there. Maybe this is a 7th printing. But there is a 1. I have no idea if this is a first printing or not. But it's a variant edition. It's beautiful. It's Artgerm. So I love Artgerm's art. So I picked it up. So, and this, no significance that I'm aware of, but I just love this cover. Somebody did a custom statue of this, just to get off comics and statues for a second. Oh, Scott Dozer, I think, on the forums and stuff. He has the custom statue of this, and it looks awesome. It looks epic. It's like, instead of on a cross, Wolverine is strung up on an X. I probably will crack this open and read it, because it's got a few ticks and dings. So it's not like 9.8 or anything. I mean, like I said, it was only like $2 or whatever. It was half off cover or whatever the cover was. So it was dirt cheap. So, and it's a beautiful cover. I really love it. Like the art. So that's all this. The only reason I picked this up, it's X-Men #251. Just a beautiful cover. So that I think that wraps up everything here. So yeah, big comic book day for me. Big haul. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you learned something about this upcoming Comic Book Wednesday. Grab that Batman Who Laughs #1. Grab Batman Damned #2. Maybe we might get lucky and see naked Harley Quinn. I don't know. A lot of hype over, obviously, Batman Damned 1 with the naked, you know, Lil Wayne. Bruce Wayne's package there. So there was all kinds of hype over that, so maybe we'll see something about Harley Quinn or some kind of nudity in female form. I don't know. Harley's on the cover, so that's why all the speculation, but who knows? Maybe all the upper brass at Warner Brothers put a stop to that, and we're not going to see nothing, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on with the hype train on that. We'll find out this Wednesday. Guys, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. All right, I appreciate your support on the channel. And I'll bring you more comic book videos if you like them. Leave some comments. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good evening. Happy holidays.